Lukaku to Inter Milan. Here we go. Sadio Mane completes his medical at Bayern Munich. We are having Mario Götze getting back to Germany. And which other story? We are having very many stories. Bernado Silva update to Barcelona and very many others. Welcome to this channel which goes by the names of Rokani Making a Football. This is the channel that brings you vast news about your transfer details and very many other news and lifestyle of your celebrities in there for you. Yesterday we brought you Paul Pogba, welcome like a hero back in his home country, which goes by Guinea Conakry. If I told you never knew that Pogba hails from Guinea Conakry, then better not eat in there for you. So smash the like button and let's see this video get to close to 100 likes onto this video as we really ready to go in there for you. And without further ado, because I have lots of stories to do, allow me bring you this first story in there for you. It's all about, it's official from Chelsea that Marina Granovska leaves Chelsea. Club statement confirms Todi Boyle will operate as the interim director until club names full-time replacement. She will remain available for the duration of transfer window to the extent required to support the transition in there for you. For those that don't know Maria Granovska, she was that lady that Abramovich put at Chelsea to run, to do every bit of detail that he would have done after he was denied a visa to return to United Kingdom. So that is Marina in there for you. She has been really seeing over the entire activities at the club of Chelsea, and she has been conducting all the transfers at Chelsea in there for you. Now she has left, and Todi Boyle, the new chairperson of Chelsea, is taking over. But they say she's going to stay because they are into a very definitive season of the transfer, and they need to get in close to 4 or 5 players after losing close to 3 defenders, and they've lost Lukaku. That means they have to sign in close to 4 or 5 players in there for you. So that's the first story we had for you in there for you onto our channel, which goes by the names of Rokani Making a Football. So Chelsea fans, that is another story. And the second one is all about Lukaku Romelu Lukaku. You know him very well. He was signed from Inter Milan last summer at close to 100 million euros, 115 million euros, that amounted to close to 97 million pounds. What a loss for Chelsea. And guess what has happened? Fabrizio Romano has come out and reported that Romelu Lukaku returns to Inter Milan. Here we go, and confirmed. Full agreement now signed on loan deal until 2023. 8 million euros loan fee plus add-ons. Chelsea FC to Inter. Lukaku's salary will be around 8 million euros, no buy option or obligation clause. Add-ons related to team performances in there for you. So when you look at this comes out and really reflects back of how Lukaku is an overrated player. I saw Lukaku at Manchester United. I support Manchester United. You know that very well. I saw Lukaku at Manchester United and I was not convinced. I was not convinced because if you score close to 33 goals a season and your team doesn't really clinch the trophy of the Premier League, and it was close, it was between, the gap between Manchester United and Man City was close to 19 points that season of 2017-2018. What does that show? That the goals you score don't carry any water for the club. They are not heavy enough to help the club, because teams like Leicester City, even when they had Vardy score close to 24, 25 goals in the Premier League, they won the Premier League. At least you have to put there those goals, you have to put their situation that those goals are so much important. But the number of goals scored for Manchester in that season were not important. United only won a Carabao Cup and finished second, and that second position, they were 19 points behind Chelsea. You get that very well. So I don't rate him as a striker, as people really say that he's a world-class striker. No way, because if you're a world-class striker, you cannot come in from Inter Milan, come in at Chelsea and fail. He failed at Manchester United. When he's playing at lower teams like Everton, he thrives. He thrives. At West Bromwich, he thrived on loan from Chelsea. They loaned him to Everton. They sold him to Everton. Everton sold him to Manchester United. Manchester sold him to Inter Milan. Then from Inter Milan to Chelsea, and now back to Inter Milan. So I really believe that Lukaku, let him stay at Inter Milan. Let him not think that he's going to come back and really get his career in the Premier League, because those kind of strikers like Lukaku are old-fashioned. You are old-fashioned, and what shows you that he's old-fashioned? If at all her manager or his manager, Thomas Tuchel, failed to tell him or to really answer his question, because Lukaku asked him that, are you going to build the team around me? And the manager said no. because modern strikers don't play like Lukaku. They don't play like him. That's why even Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, a lessly known manager and literally with experience, threw him out of the team and said, I'm not going to play with you here at Manchester United in there for you. So that is Romelu Lukaku leaving Chelsea for a side which goes by names of Inter Milan. That deal is confirmed. Fabrizio Romano, as you see on the screen, it's here we go for Fabrizio Romano in there for you. And Lukaku is out of Chelsea in there for you. And let's go to another deal that was confirmed, officially confirmed. Mario Götze joins Eintracht Frankfurt on a permanent deal from PSV Eindhoven. Release clause triggered for 4 million euros. Club now confirms Götze has signed until June 2025, says Fabrizio Romano. This is another player that disappointed me. After the World Cup of 2014, he never got back to the scene. When he went to Bayern Munich from Cologne, he lost everything of his. But this player was so good. He was one of the most promising central attacking midfielders in the world, and in the World Cup of 2014, Mario Götze really made his announcement, and he really scored that goal that really gave Germany win that World Cup away in Brazil. So he returns to Germany. Frankfurt really won the UEFA Europa League, and they're into the Champions League, and I think that's the main reason as why he has come in to play that side and to get back to his side. And maybe he thinks that if at all he really gets on and plays very well, because he's been playing very well at PSV and Heaven, he believes that the manager of Germany can really go ahead and really take him to the World Cup, having really scored that goal that won Germany the World Cup. But Mario Götze, talent unquestionable, but his consistency and his mentality and belief that I can come on and take on the team and really put the team on my shoulders, that is something that he lost. At the age of 20, while at Colney, he was really playing that role very well. When he really went to a side which goes by Bayern Munich, oh my God, everything went off his grip and he lost his foot in there for you. So we wish you the best of luck, Mario Götze, as you leave PSV Eindhoven to a side which goes by the names of Frankfurt in there for you. Done deal completed. Borussia Dortmund are set to sign Sebastian Haller, 35 million euros free to Ajax. Personal terms agreed. Borussia Dortmund are prepared for medicals, tests, and paperwork to be signed in there for you. That is Haller. Sebastian Haller was signed from the Borussia Mönchengladbach in Germany to West Ham, but I'm not sure of the team where he came in from to West Ham. Then he came in at West Ham. Moyes comes in and he really feels like he cannot fit into the system. He sells him to Ajax. In Ajax, he scored close to 12 goals in the Champions League, and now he has gotten his move back to the Bundesliga. And Fabrizio Romano has confirmed it that it's a done deal for a man who goes by the name Sebastian Haller to a side which goes by the names of Borussia Dortmund. And Borussia Dortmund have just lost Erling Haaland to a side which goes by names of Man City, and they've only gotten 35 million euros from the money they paid them, 75 million euros. You see how they are really good at doing business in there for you. So that means they've made a profit of close to 30 million euros from Erling Haaland. And remember, he was at that club, he was bringing them money, and he was almost the brand of the team. When you look at how Borussia Dortmund does its business, it's really amazing. They brought Jadon Sancho at 17 million pounds? Was it 17 or 7 from Man City way back in 2017? In 2021, they sold him to Manchester United at 73 million pounds, a profit of close to 50 million pounds. Not even 55 million pounds. That's how much they made from this young talented lad. And now they've made close to 40 million pounds from a man who goes by the names of Erling Haaland, and now they've brought in a player who goes by the names of Sebastian Haller. But they've not only signed Sebastian Haller, they've signed Schlotterbeck, Schule from Bayern Munich, Adeyemi from RB Leipzig, and Braf Ozegon, and now Haller. Huge window for Borussia Dortmund. That is 5 players so far. Borussia Dortmund, a shame to Manchester United, if at all. A team like Borussia Dortmund has so far done 5 transfers, and United has done nothing. A shame to my team that I support, and I really believe that United can really lift itself up to go in and really make this deal done in there for you, especially either Anthony or De Jong or Eriksson, or Alessandro Martinez to Manchester United, because teams like Borussia Dortmund are really good at doing this in there for you. Then we're having another story coming in from from Martin Ferran says Bernardo Silva is hoping that FC Barcelona will make an official offer for him to Man City. That is Martin Ferran there for you. And Xavi has really come out and really said it clear that he needs a player who goes by the names of Bernardo Silva at Barcelona. And the midfield three that he wants Busquets, Bernardo Silva, and Pedri. That is the midfield three he wants. That's why you see the likes of Frankie de Jong are on the market and they no longer need his services, because they have two players who play like him. There is Busquets, there is Frankie, there is Pedri, and there is Gavi. And Gavi and Pedri are players from the La Masia Academy who are really making it up. So they feel like they should pave where the presidency of Frankie de Jong will really destabilize the consistency and confidence of these two players. That's why they want him off. And Bernardo Silva, they want him to play into the midfield free in there, and I really believe that that is his most perfect position. If you want to get the best of Bernardo Silva, let him play coming from far. Let him not be one of the front three like Lewandowski, Fatoles joins Barcelona, Ansu Fati, and Ferran Torres maybe. So he cannot get you what you want in the front three, but get him deep into the midfield three with Busquets, Pedri, and Bernardo Silva. Then you will see the best of Bernardo Silva. That's why you see at Portugal, he does not perform that well, because he's played amongst the front three: Ronaldo, Diego Jota, and Bernardo Silva. But to get the best out of him, like at Man City, they play him in the midfield three. Pedri, you know Pedri, he is called Pedri, you know him. Is it Pedro? Is it Pedri or Pedro? That central midfielder of Man City. Then Kevin De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva. Then the forward three, they bring in Riyad Mahrez, Raheem Sterling, and maybe Phil Foden or Gabriel Jesus. So he plays better in the midfield three. That is the beauty of that man who goes by the names of Bernardo Silva. And I really believe that they've already agreed a deal with Barcelona. Personal terms have been agreed, but Man City wants 95 million euros or 85 million euros. So it looks like Barcelona, the money they're going to get from selling Frank de Jong to Manchester United, they're really going to go ahead and carry the same money and pay to Man City in there for you. So money from Manchester United to Barcelona, and from Barcelona back to Man City. So that's how it's really going to be in here onto our channel in there for you, which goes by names of Rokani Media Football. Thank you guys for watching in. Those are the stories we had for you here on this channel, but mostly Lukaku, here we go to a side which goes by names of Chelsea. Oh, I'd forgotten Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane was in Bayern on Tuesday. That was yesterday. He arrived very well. He really underwent his medical at Bayern Munich, and he passed it. And today they are going to announce him officially as a Bayern Munich player. Sadio Mane is expected to lead the line for Bayern Munich in the front three with Serge Gnabry, and this other French guy. What is his name? The tiny guy that scored that goal in the Champions League that really gave Bayern Munich an edge over PSG. Do you remember him? That French guy, I've forgotten him, but he's tiny and he was so much linked to Manchester United, and he is among the front three that is going to play that line with Sadio Mane at Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich lost Lewandowski because Lewandowski confirmed that he's not going to stay at Bayern Munich anymore. He's going to find his space elsewhere at a side which goes by the names of Barcelona, and Barcelona are trying to make ends meet, though Bayern is demanding for 50 million euros, and Barcelona feel like this evaluation is not realistic in this player. But Sadio Mane comes in, and Sadio Mane was so much surprised with the love he got from a side which goes by the names of Bayern Munich, and he really felt like, I am home, and they've welcomed, and I really feel like I'm going to come in and get the job done here at the side which goes by names of Bayern Munich. But good to sign a player like Sadio Mane at 30 years. At 30 years, you have to leave the Premier League. Why? The energy he uses is immense. The work rate is hard. And if I were to reserve yourself for the next 6 years, as you see, Ronaldo has played up to 37, and Sadio Mane still has some good years in him. He needs to go to a league that is slower and not physical, such that his physicality is only needed when he finds those Premier League teams into the Champions League. The move that he did, I really second it. I really hail his agent. It's really so much good. He's going to go there. If Fatoles has been scoring close to 23 goals a season for Liverpool, he's going to be scoring like 30 for Bayern Munich. And at Liverpool, there were no way he could win even a Ballon d'Or because Salah was seen as the light, you get, or the face of the project. Now, he won the African Cup of Nations. He believes that he can win it. They are into the World Cup, and he believes that if at all he really goes ahead and performs well at Bayern Munich this year, it's easy for him to win a Ballon d'Or because Bayern Munich, if at all they put themselves back to shape, because they've signed in very many players. Marzoro, who was the right back of Ajax, they got him on a free. They brought in Gravenberch from Ajax. That means they've straightened their midfield. Now, Joshua Kimmich is going to get off the right back and is going to be playing into his best position of the central defensive midfield with Garaska and Gravenberch. Then the front three of Sadio Mane and Serge Gnabry, and there is even Leroy Sen. I'd even forgotten about Leroy Sen in there for you. So that front three is going to be deadly, and with the addition of Steele in the midfield and on the forward line, because Sadio Mane, I think, is going to play as a centre forward for a side which was by the names of Bayern Munich, but he's going to be playing as a false nine. That's what I really believe, because he is going to be roving to the left as Serge Gnabry dives into the middle. Then Leroy Sen can too dive into the middle, and Sadio Mane drove off to the right flank. So he's going to be enjoying that game. And when Bayern Munich goes ahead to win the Champions League, even if it's not this year, even if it's not next year, I think next year, even if it's next year, Sadio Mane will be the man to step on the podium. You get, because he is the real deal for the project. The 3 years he's going to spend at Bayern Munich are really going to be so much pivotal. It's a move for him to win the Ballon d'Or. A move for Sadio Mane to move to Bayern Munich is none other than winning a Ballon d'Or. He wants to win a Ballon d'Or. He wants to step on the podium. He already stepped on that podium, but he never won, and he believes that he has to go on and step on the podium and really get that Ballon d'Or. And that dream is possible. That dream is possible and alive after he completed his medical yesterday, passed it, and he's now waiting to be announced as a Bayern Munich player today. And with the work ethicness I know about Sadio Mane, he might not even proceed to his holiday. He might be in Germany and then get back to training, because most teams are really getting back to training next week on Monday, and maybe Bayern Munich might really give him one more week to rest. But Sadio Mane is a player who is really eager to go in and blossom into that league, and I know he's really going to blossom because he's going to be the face of the project. Everything is going to be built on him. The departure of Lewandowski creates space for him to lead that line very well for a side which was by the names of Bayern Munich. Bayern have not yet signed any single striker. There is a striker they are having. He's not so much lethal, but I really believe that Sadio Mane is going to lead that line, and his dream for winning the Ballon d'Or is 100% alive. Feel free to go into the comment section. Tell me what you think about Lukaku on loan to Inter Milan. What do you think about it? Maria Goretzka off Chelsea. Then Sebastian Haller to Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund have made their 5th signing of the season. Very amazing. That means they are really getting themselves prepared for the season. Almost they are ready. Then Bernado Silva close to joining Barcelona. And lastly, a player who goes by the Mario Götze, one of the players that I really thought that his ceiling was so high, and he never even reached the half rating of his ceiling. I go by the names of Rokani David. Subscribe to our channel and smash the like button. Let this video get close to 100 likes. Let's get 100 likes to this video such that most people really watch it. Thank you for watching in. I sign out for now. See you later. Good morning, good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are getting back with more stories onto this channel.